can't tell if it's fully nostalgia from this era of video games, or whether it does actually look that good. I think it still looks that good. I think this whole game still holds up when you crank the resolution up. And even if you play the original on CRT, I still think it would look great. Oh, oh! There we go, there's the big boss guy. Oh. He went down very easily. Look at that animation for changing weapons as well. Really, really nice. Yeah. Hi everybody, it's 314 React here, and today we are playing Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, which was released on PC, PlayStation 2, and the Xbox way back in 2003. Sometimes you just need to go back in time to the early 2000s, and that's what we're doing today. This isn't such a well-known first-person shooter. It's very much a kind of Halo clone of the time, but it's about as 2003 as you can get without playing Unreal 2. Now, I remember originally playing this on my Xbox back in the day on a demo, and it was so cool. I really, really loved it. So we're going to be playing through that very level that was on the demo back in the day, 21 years ago, probably almost to the day. So here we go. Let's dive on in. Now, this game takes a little bit of extra effort to get working, especially if you've got the original PC CD release, which I have. But we'll go over that in a bit.
Tracker got me through my sentence. I learned a lot from the criminals around me, but most of my time was spent brooding over the loss of my squad and planning what to do when I got out. I emerged a dangerous and embittered man. Things in the system had also changed. The Rangers were gone, discredited and disgraced. In their place was the guild of bounty hunters, a ragtag group of ex-criminals, police and soldiers, loosely regulated by the government. Krugo had become a bounty hunter 2 years earlier, and I was now heading to Guild Station to enlist. If I was going to find out who had set me up, I needed some money and firepower. Gone were my noble intentions of protecting the innocent. All I wanted now was bloody revenge.
So, that is the voice of Henry Rollins there, who just likes to randomly turn up into all sorts of things, from Tool songs to random video games. Now, as mentioned, this game takes a little bit to get working on PC, so I am using DG Voodoo 2 to get the graphics working nicely and get 4K resolution with a decent frame rate, and a few other quality of life things. I'm going to put a link in the description to the PCGamingWiki, which should have all the information for you to get it set up. Now here we're seeing a little bit of the preview of how the space element works in this game, which is really ahead of its time and really, really awesome, because it's got seamless transitions from being inside of a spaceship to being on the ground or in a space station. Now, this was made by a company called Warthog Games, and it was published by Black Label Games, and in North America, I believe, published by Mumbo Jumbo. So here we are. See, we've landed. Seamless. And out we go.
I take it you're a ranger. Well, I'm Dawson, guild ship mechanic. Don Krugo asked me to meet you. He'd have been here himself, but some business came up.
So you can see this is
some a small fortune kidding you out.
Seriously 2003
We did time together.
character models.
Yeah, so he said. Anyway, you want to follow me?
It's kind of that time after Quake 3, but also after Halo, but before Halo 2 and before Doom 3. So it's kind of in that middle ground. But God, it looks really good. See, this character looks like something out of that weird Quake 2 engine mafia game. I can't remember what it's called. Kingpin, Life of
On
Crime.
the ship, you'll find a
It looks like a character from that.
An electroclash.
Thanks.
So weird just hearing Henry Rollins' voice there. Like I said, he turns up in so many random things, including, like I said, on a Tool song. He's on the track Bottom from the album Undertow from 1993. Really good song. So here we go. Let's get our mission from Moscone. Here you'll be able to see a bit of the Star Wars influence coming in.
Ah, Ranger. Hugo said you'd be paying me a visit. And if you need monies, it can be arranged. Interested?
Sign me up.
The Order of Virtual Light is a religious group that worships technology. They operate from a temple station that scours the Wagner system for new recruits. Its followers are kept in line with biofeedback masks linked to the temple's mainframe. But unfortunately, some perp has hacked in and reprogrammed their directives. An enforcer unit has managed to board the temple, but they're struggling to make any headway. They need someone to locate the mainframe and reset the biotransmitter.
Sounds straightforward.
Excellent.
Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the magic of games like this. They're just so that era. Something very comforting about it. So here we go. We're going to go back to the hangar. We're going to get in this ship here, which looks really cool. And you can even see there's like a little prep zone. And there's also an armory as well. But there's no guns in it at the moment. So we're going to get in. There we go. Here we go. Seamless. You know, forget Starfield. Forget No Man's Sky. Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter was doing this back in 2003. And it is awesome. There we go. So you can kind of set the ship moving. And then what we can do is stand up and walk around the ship while the ship is moving in space. Which is so cool. Like, this is awesome. I don't think any other game did this for a very long time. So yeah, let's jump to the next destination. Hit return or E. Let's hit return. And here we are. We are right back to 2003. Oh, the nostalgia of this is insane. And this background here, this static skybox, it didn't look that bad on an old CRT back in the day. So we got to start off with a space battle. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I love this. This was so amazing on the Xbox back in the day. And I got it on a Xbox magazine demo disc, which also had someone doing a video of a Halo grenade jump. So this is really amazing to play because the graphics are just so good and it makes really good use of hardware shaders and ran really well as well. And it was also, that demo disc was the first footage I really saw of Halo and it was just magical, absolutely magical. So that's why there's so much nostalgia for this. So now what we got to do is dock with this space station here. And of course you can see there the Halo style shield regen with pretty much exactly the same sound. What we're going to do is we're going to go through this way, we're going to turn around, and what we're going to do is slow it right down, head towards the docking station, and we're going to get up. Oh, I love doing this. Look how cool this looks. It's so good. Oh man, and the texture work is brilliant. There's like loads of bump mapping, loads of specular mapping. Again, very, very influenced by Halo. It looks incredible. Here we go. We're starting to dock. So you just leave the ship to just go in. Oh, it's so good. And then you get taken in by the auto dock. And here we go. Seamless from an outside space battle all the way inside to FPS. And it was exactly like this on Xbox. I don't know what it was like on PS2. I don't know if it looked this good or ran this good. But on the Xbox, it was pretty flawless. And look, here we are, we're in. And here you can see sort of the characters that look like Time Splitters 2 sort of characters. And the environments look great. Oh, and this sniper rifle looks amazing as well. Oh man, that looks so good. See, I'm running in 4K because of DG Voodoo 2. I've got anisotropic filtering enabled. I haven't got anti-aliasing enabled, but it's not too noticeable because we're at 4K. And I've got the FOV set to 80. I would have it to 90 or even higher, but it starts to cause issues because the game was never meant for that high FOV. There's a little bit of input lag, and when you use DG Voodoo 2, it can cut the frame rate down, but I turned off VSync, G-Sync and all that, and now the frame rate's fine. The only other thing I noticed was that in the options you have to go to control setup, and if you want inverted mouse you have to like double click on here and then move the mouse in the direction you want up and down to go, and that's how you get inverted mouse, because there isn't, as you'd expect, an option under here for inverted mouse. Yeah, so this game is a little bit tricky to get running, but not too tricky. Again, links will be in the description, and it just looks great. I just remember this back in the day, looking at the, because this was before I'd played Halo. So I just remember looking at all of the like specular mapping here and the bump mapping. Look at that, the EMBM bump mapping there. It just looks so good. Just the weapons look great, the character models look brilliant. There's so much bump mapping.
See that? You're the best Moscone you come up with? An ex-ranger packing a handgun?
Watch your mouth. What's the situation here?
You need to gain access to the lobby area. See what you can do.
The audio. And these characters are great. Just technology worshippers that have like screens strapped to their faces. This is why we have the sniper rifle. Can't remember how to zoom in though. How do you zoom in? Hold on. Yeah, next weapon zoom in is mouse wheel down, but it needs to be mouse wheel up. This needs to be mouse wheel down for it to make more sense. There we go. Oh. And the zoom on this sniper rifle is absurd. But the good thing is that you can use it to really zoom in on character models and textures and stuff. So you can really, really zoom in on the very, very nice bump mapping. See it really up close. Oh, this is so good. I love this game. It's again one of those games you just never really hear about. Look at that, the way their faces change. Oh. Oh man, the way they die and make that noise is so funny. Look at the shadows as well. What kind of shadowing is that? Is that a shadow map? Or just some sort of sprite-based shadow? I don't know what that is. I think it's a shadow map, but with some really funky filtering on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have like the full stencil shadowing of the Riddick game or Doom 3 or anything like that. But it does have the nice bump map look, and there's enough sort of pre-baked lighting. You can just see outside into the area you're flying around earlier in the ship. Completely seamless. It's great. Oh, I remember this hallway. I think if you shoot this, gas comes out and slows everything down. Yeah, that's it. Send a grenade out. That reload animation. And what you can do with the minigun is like hold it down and it will get faster and faster and faster until you're just like spraying bullets out. And you can look at some auto cameras here with remote gun turrets, which are surprisingly weak. You can take out this area of guys ahead of time. Oh, these guys are a bit more heavy duty. Oh god, they threw a grenade! So you can also have a multi-function grenade here, so I think this is like a flashbang or something. There you go. And then you can go for the explosive grenade. So there's plenty of weapons and plenty of alternate fires. Summer 2003 was just great. Just absolutely great time. And it was at the end of that summer that I got Halo. And then I think on the same demo disc had Brute Force, which of course we've looked at in the previous video. Damn good summer 2003. Not quite as good as the summer of 2004, but still pretty good. Oh, run out of ammo. Oh, these guys are pretty heavy duty. Let's use the secondary. See, what you can do now is go back to the... There we go. You can go back to the room with the gun controls, the camera gun controls, and take these guys out remotely. So there's a little bit of variation on how you can play the game. I haven't played much of the full game because I tried playing it on Xbox a few years ago, but it kept crashing and losing all my progress at certain areas, and it's took me a while to get the PC version up and running. But I just thought of it recently and thought I'd get a video on it. But what it basically means is that most of my experience with this game is from playing the demo over and over again, just as you'd do back in the day. So I really need to play through the full game properly. But this level is the one I truly remember. Oh my god, the animation.
There's an Acolyte fighter in the front hangar bay. I'll ready it for launch. Take that and use it to bypass any security measures.
Oh yeah, here we go. Get to fly a different ship. Every now and then you can see a bit of Mace's left arm with certain weapons, and that's where, there you go, you see it there. And that's where the FOV is a little bit too high for the game. Oh, look at that ambient bump mapping. Oh man, that makes me just happy. Oh. So there's a loading screen there. Unless I've totally missed it. I don't think there's been one yet since the beginning of the level. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can take out the turrets. So it's a bit like Colony Wars, this bit. I don't know why this game didn't take off more. Because it is just awesome. I'm guessing it was just seen as a kind of Halo clone and not really much more. Oh yeah. God, this is great. I think there's also a 2015 DVD re-release of this that's a little bit easier to install, according to the PCGamingWiki. But I found I didn't really need a patch to sort the frame rate out. Because they mentioned in the PCGamingWiki that the frame rate will be halved if you use DigiVoodoo 2, but if you use the DVD version, the frame rate's unlocked, but the frame rate seems unlocked on this, so here we go. Got a separate landing zone now. There we go. The Quake 2 sound effect. Okay, we're under attack. Is there any way I can use... There we go, yep. So you can basically just switch to the ship's turret and just take everybody out with a ridiculously high rate of fire. And that high rate of fire isn't anything to do with the fact we're running on PC or the frame rate or anything. I believe it was that even in the original. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Look at all of the specular mapping. It's great. Grenade time. Oh no! Oh god, I'm low on health. Let's let my Halo shield recharge. Oh no! Oh god. Let's use a bit more of the sniper rifle. Oh. Oh. Look at that reload animation as well. Absolutely awesome. Let's go to this computer terminal. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the boss guy. I can't tell if it's fully nostalgia from this era of video games, or whether it does actually look that good. I think it still looks that good. I think this whole game still holds up when you crank the resolution up. And even if you play the original on CRT, still think it would look great. Oh, oh. There we go. There's the big boss guy. Oh. He went down very easily. Look at that animation for changing weapons as well. Really, really nice. Oh man. Such a unique design for enemies as well. Oh yeah. There's a casings laying on the floor there. Very satisfying. Oh, turret. Whoa! Okay.
What was that?
Oop. Never gets boring.
Ranger, this route is sealed off.
See, some of these guys are peaceful, so I don't want to attack them. Whoop. Let's take some slow-mo. There's quite a bit of input lag on the mouse, but it still feels a very smooth game to play. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're wrecking me. Let's do some bouncing around maneuvers, bunny hopping. Whoa! Oh, I love the way all the cases fly around, it's great. Yeah, I think there's a big robot in that room somewhere, so we're going to have to take that on. Completely useless. Yeah, there's going to be a big robot around here somewhere. There it is. Oh. Oh, this is much easier on keyboard and mouse than it is on an Xbox controller. Even on the Duke. There we go. What an awesome robot as well. Oh god, oh god! I'm bad, I'm getting bad! Okay, it wants me to go to this middle bit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Whew. Oh, there's so many enemies. There's so many enemies. Alright, let's blow this up. I always loved how this grenade looked. It's got really nice shading on it. Let's do this. Again, you can see outside into space there. That's awesome. Come on. There's something about the shading on those characters from that era that makes them look really good. Like I said, it's the same... It's the same shading as... oh, look at that glass shading as well. It looks amazing. It's the same sort of shading it's used on the characters in Time Splitters 2, and it just looks really nice. Like, they haven't got, like, bump mapping on them and stuff, I don't believe, but the texture work is just nice. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. It had that sort of level of texture work on the characters. Like, I think this is far, far better than Unreal 2. But I remember Unreal 2 getting much more attention, just because of the namesake, I imagine. Yeah, look at the specular mapping on the armor on this dude. It's when metal was starting to look a lot more like metal. But look at the shading on this glass as well. I mean, the calculations are a bit funky, because, you know, the reflections are just flying around as you move. But, god damn, it looks good. And of course, you've got the stun stick, which also looks amazing. Smashing open boxes, Half-Life style. Oh, you can get to a gun and you can shoot it all in it. No, that's embarrassing. I totally knew that. Totally knew that. Yeah. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Again, another view outside. It's so awesome. More ENBM bump mapping. I'm going to have to get the PS2 version of this at some point, or at least check out a video of it to see how much bump mapping they managed to do on the PS2 version.
Streams. Reconfigure. Directives back online.
Ranger, an unidentified fighter has landed in the front-end hangar bay. It's got to be the hacker's escape vessel. We're gonna try and intercept him. We could do with some backup.
There we go. We've unhacked the worshippers of technology, or whatever their name is. So I'm just looking at a video online on my phone right now of the PS2 version of Mace Griffin, and it looks pretty much the same, which means they managed to get this sort of level of environment and detail with all the ENBM bump mapping and all the other cool stuff on a PS2 as well. So these guys are all friendly now.
Greetings, brother. Praise the light. Greetings, brother. Greetings.
They all have the same voice line, it's great. God, that summer, man. That summer was so good. It was one of those really, really hot summers. So I was just sat there, boiling up on my Xbox, and I was playing Sega GT 2002, Jet Set Radio Future, Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, a demo, Brute Force demo, because I didn't get Brute Force the full game until the next year for my birthday. And there was also a demo of The Great Escape on there, on that demo disc as well. So many games, so many games. And then last week of the holidays, I got Halo. And oh man, that was so good. That was one hell of a summer. Time to hop in. Yes, there was a loading screen, I think, on the lift down and the lift up. But once you're out, it's pretty seamless. You just don't notice it. Oh, I think we took the hacker out. Boom! You can even see some nice bump mapping on these asteroids. And that, I believe, is the level done. And boom! Oh, is it going to be... Oh, there we go. What a quaint little animation for going into like hyperspace or whatever. That was some Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, and man, going back to 2003, such nostalgia, so good to play it through. Again, check out links in the description to the PC Gaming Wiki that would tell you how to get this up and running with DG Voodoo 2, as well as tweaking the INI file and some other things. You can grab a copy of this pretty easily, probably from eBay or even Amazon, either the original PC CD version or the DVD version. It's not available on GOG yet, but I have seen a bunch of posts on there of people requesting it, so hopefully it gets released on GOG soon, and hopefully they patch it up nicely so that more people can enjoy this absolutely excellent game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that energy of 2003 with me there, and if you weren't around in 2003, then I hope you got some idea of what it was like back in that weird era. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, hit the little bell, it really helps. Hope everyone's staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.